Hey, Shayna from DIY Web Studio here, and I just wanted to congratulate you on your new Showit website template. The Nest was designed to give your practice a warm, editorial online home that attracts the right clients and makes booking easy. This guide will walk you through everything you need to know to customize it effortlessly. The Nest is actually one of my favorites. I love the modern editorial feel and just the warm, welcoming aesthetic. I used some neutral tones in here and an intuitive layout to create a safe space for potential clients and any visitors that come to your website. This was also designed strategically for conversions. Every section is built with trust and action in mind, helping visitors feel comfortable and ready to book. And the best thing about having a Showit template is that they are completely customizable. You can easily swap out colors, fonts, and images to match your brand, no coding required. As for what's included in this template, this is a fully designed template, and I will go ahead and show you over here underneath the Pages tab. You see you have a home page, an about page, services, contact, a privacy policy, terms and conditions, which I highly encourage you to talk with a lawyer to make sure that your website has all the legal precautions necessary, especially being online. And if you plan to use any Google Analytics to measure your website data, which I also highly recommend so that you can make tweaks where needed, you definitely want to make sure that you talk to a legal professional. I also included a 404 page just in case any links are broken. And then here I included a blog with a single post page, a blog page, and a WordPress 404. I do also highly recommend that you do start a blog because if you don't already have one, because it will help you rank among the first page of Google as you are consistent with it. It can really help you there and lead new customers to you, new clients to you. So along with that, I am going to show you how to start customizing your Nest template. So the very first thing I'm going to have you do is to actually come over here in the site tab, and hopefully in the instruction sheet that you got when you purchased this template from me, you went through the intro to Showit YouTube video that I had listed there and kind of understand a little bit more about where things are here. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is come here to site settings and rename your website. Obviously, this is named differently than what it would be from the share copy that I gave you, but go ahead and name it your practice and here, and because that will end up being your domain, and it'll just be easier to find that way. And then you're going to want to select your site language, which probably will be English, and then your custom domain and everything like that we will talk about in a later video. So then after that, you're going to come over here to design settings, and you want to include all of your branding here. So I always recommend to start here and include your branding colors from darkest to lightest. And then you're also going to want to include any fonts that you might use for your brand. So Showit actually does allow you to upload upload Google Fonts, and Google Fonts are free here in Showit. If you do have a custom font, you're going to want to make sure that you have the WOFF font file that you can upload, and that you have the correct permissions to use that font. You'll have to check this "I own a license to use this font on my website" box to make sure that you can add that custom font. And you're going to want to hit save when you do have all those fonts activated. Back over here at Site Style, you can definitely come in here and decide what color you want your title to be, what font you want it to be, and the size, both on the mobile and the desktop version. You can decide your line height, your letter spacing, letter case, and the text alignment as well. And you can do that for your title, your heading, your subheading, as well as your paragraph style. And then the global styles here, this is going to be the background color of your website, which probably if you bought a template from me will be a lighter color like this number 7 here, which I believe is just a plain white. So once you have adjusted everything to your liking, you'll start to notice that this is going to change according to the color and the font size that you chose. And then you're going to go ahead and click Save to make sure that those styles are applied to the entirety of your site. So it might look kind of wonky for a minute as the text is becoming different and different colors and whatnot, and you might see some overlay, but as you start making changes and changing up your text, that should adjust itself. And before I go more into that, I actually want you to come over here to the left side again, and I'm going to show you how to add some images, videos, graphics, etc. to your media library, so it makes life a lot easier when you're trying to switch out images. So when you click on Media Library, you're going to come down here to add a new folder. Of course, I've been designing a lot of things the past couple of years, so I have quite a few different folders here. You probably won't have any if this is your first time using Showit. So you want to go ahead and add a new folder, and you can name that folder whatever you like. If you want to name it like images, videos, just whatever is easiest for you to help you categorize things. And then you can add that folder, and then you'll go ahead and choose files from your computer to upload. I recommend using JPEGs probably because they're the best used for website images and anything online. Pretty much. So go ahead and use JPEGs. If you have videos, they just have to be under 8 MB. So make sure that that is good to go. And then you can also upload any graphics you might have as well. Yeah, so let's go on to the next thing here, and I'm going to show you how you can just start adjusting your text. So as you go through the pages, Showit is set up by canvases. So if you come over here to the left side, you can see I am on the home page, and I'm going to come up here and click on the page tab. And then this will show me all of the canvases that I have on my home page. So from my menu, which is up here, and my mobile navigation on my phone, to the hero section, the intro section, the video, my about section, and so on and so forth. And all of these are listed out on this side, as you can see. When you click on a particular canvas, you will see this that canvas tab open up to reveal each element within that canvas. So this is the heading here, and I'm going to show you on mobile version, which is good to keep in mind that you want to customize the mobile version while you're working on the desktop version. Trust me, it will make life so much easier in the end, and your site will still look amazing on mobile no matter what. And these, my website templates are specifically designed to look great on mobile, so you should have no worries there. But yes, as you start to click on the different elements within this canvas, you can see that they highlight, and you're just going to want to adjust the text as you see fit. In the interest of time, I want to show you some things that are particular to the Nest template that you just want to be aware of. So I already showed you in the intro to Showit video how to replace the pictures, how you can adjust the text, and what to do with the click actions with your call to actions here, like let's chat and the schedule button. And you're going to want to fill in the rest of this with your own services and everything, and these are linked to your services. But what I wanted to show you is, for example, this free resource here, this free resource canvas. This name and email is actually not fillable. So if you do have a free resource that people can download, then you're going to want to either have this click action go to a link, and you're going to want to just backspace these and delete them, which you can see in this canvas here. I named them. And you're going to want this download now button. As you can see, there's no link as of right now, to either take them to a URL that brings them to the PDF guide, or if you do know how to embed a code in here, which I do show in some of my tutorials on YouTube or on my Instagram, then you can do that as well. But I will save those for a different video. I'm just letting you know that this is not fillable. You have to have your own embed code or a link that will take them there. So if you don't have a way to fill this out, then I'd make sure to delete those, and for you to put your own embed code there or link here. So that's one thing that I wanted to go over with you. And then another thing I wanted to show you is that if you do not want to do a blog and you did not buy a blog subscription from Showit, then you can hide this. And this will not publish to your site. And so how you would do that is come over here on the left side and hit these 3 little dots, and then you can untoggle these right here. So visible on desktop and visible on mobile. And as you can see, it will go away. If this looks a little bit weird to you, then you can go ahead and space these out as well by just moving these arrows around. So it gives a little bit more space there. It's really up to you. But for the purpose of this video, I'm actually going to leave those on because, like I said, I think a blog would be amazing. If you do decide to have a blog, this canvas here will not link directly to your blog. So what you're going to want to do, as you can see, these are canvas views that flip through. You're going to want to make this a link, and you're going to want to change it to a URL. And when you change this to a URL, you want to just copy whatever the URL of that blog post is that you want them to go to. And you have to manually enter the title and manually enter the category. So that is something else I recommend. And then you'll also want to change this link here to the URL of the category that you want it to be. So yes, for this purpose, the purpose of this video, I'm not going to be doing that, but I just want to make you aware of that. Right. Okay. Same thing with the CTA here. You're just going to want to make sure that that goes, I think I have it to go to your contact page right now. But if you want that to just pull up an automatic scheduler that will pop up, then you need an embed code from Simple Practice or whatever it is you use, or a different URL that will take them to your scheduling page. Great. So just really quick going over the About page here. This is social proof. So if you have any publications that were printed in popular magazines or television newscasters, anything like that you have been featured on, you can go ahead and include those logos here, which is kind of cool to see, and that just helps potential visitors build trust in you. Right. So then I'm going to go ahead and, with this outside the office, this is just kind of a fun get to know you area. This is a canvas view that flips through. So you're going to want to make sure that you change everything on view 1, view 2, and view 3, just so that it all looks cohesive. The same thing with the blog links that I showed you on the home page. They are canvas views, so you're going to want to make sure that you do view 1, view 2, and view 3, and that each one is a different blog post with a different link. Great. So that's the About page. And then this one, again, you're going to want to put the URL to your blog post here, your own title here, and the category, because these will not link directly to your blog post. Great. And same thing with the free resource. If you change it once, it will change across all of them, which makes life super easy. Okay, onto the services page. So here you're going to want to make sure, again, this has different views. So you'll want to change the view in view 1, view 2, and view 3. You'll want to change the material in each section. What to expect, this is a process, and this is super cool. If you saw the demo, it kind of slides up as you slide up, which is, I think, pretty awesome. So you just want to make sure that your text fits in all of it correctly and that it's not getting cut off down here. And if you need to adjust it, just lengthen this right here. And then you're going to want to lengthen this brown box as well. So there's that. And again, this is testimonials with different views. So make sure that you change this in every single view. And in order to keep anonymity. Oh my gracious, I cannot say that. Anyway, in order for this to be anonymous, which I'm sure that many people would like their testimonials to be anonymous, and I don't know if it applies to HIPAA or whatever, but you're going to just be able to use different things, which is why I used anonymous friend, a grateful couple, a family client. So just make sure to change each of those 3 views. And then moving on to the contact page here. Oh, whoops. That's not the contact page. Here we go. Contact page. So on this one, these are fillable. So as you can see, it says form input. So you shouldn't have to do anything with this. All you need to do is make sure that the send message button includes a submit form. So that means that this will be sent to whatever email you use to sign up to Showit. Sign up with Showit. On this contact form, once they submit it, it will also show a thank you message, which looks like this right now. So you're going to want to make sure to change this confirm message view to match your branding. So make sure you change the image and the name at least. Awesome. And then we have some quick links that are all linked to different pages on here. And then, the other thing about the email sign up here is the same idea with the free resource. These are not fillable. So if you do have an email list for them to join, then you want to go ahead and make sure that you have an embed code for that. And if you do, I have tutorials on that, which you can go watch. But this is how you use an embed code, and then you have to actually insert the code itself in here, which usually if you're using a program that has that, you can just copy and paste the code in here. It's pretty easy, but I will have tutorials for that. If you don't have an email list, you can just come over here, click those 3 buttons, and then just hide it like that, and it will be completely gone. So the last thing that I want to show you through here, I do have a privacy policy for you, which, like I said, you want to work with a lawyer to have that, or there's also written for you templates out there. I would just make sure that they're legit. Yeah, and then there's terms and conditions, kind of same idea, and then a 404 in case any links are broken. And then the blog templates here, this is what your blog will look like. If you don't want the blog, then you just hit unpublish on it. However, if you have the Showit subscription that doesn't have a blog, this won't publish anyway. But what you're going to want to do if you don't want a blog, you do want to take that off of the menu. So when you click on the menu site canvas here, you're going to be able to come to the canvas and click that blog and delete it. And then you can easily just move these around as you need to just by clicking and making them all even again. So just replace this contact with the blog one so people can't click on that link and get a 404 page. The last thing that I want to show you really quick is on this blog page, you will see this is kind of what it looks like. It's beautiful, and you're just going to want to replace your text. And over here, you're going to see that there are, oh my gracious, the word just left my mind. Category links. So you'll want to rename these to whatever categories you might have for your blog. And you're going to come over here and make sure that the click action is a URL. And you're going to want the URL to be yourdomain.com/category/ whatever your category slug is. And what that is, so for example, if it was parenting strategies, it would be parenting, right? Parenting hyphen strategies, and then a slash, and that would be the URL. So just make sure that that goes along with every single one of these according to your category name. And then here, this featured post will pull in from your WordPress, and then a free resource. We already talked about that one. Okay, these do not pull in from your WordPress. So if you want a popular post section like this, then you're going to want to manually enter that link again to your category, just like how it was up here. You could just copy and paste this same one. So that link to your category, you'll want to manually enter the blog post title here, change the image, and then for read the post, you'll want to enter as a URL leading to that blog page, the blog post page. So, and you'll want to do this for each view as well. This, however, will pull from your blog, and it will pull from your blog in this exact layout. So picture, text, text, picture, and it will continue to do that for however many blog posts you have. And people can use this pagination to see the previous posts and the next posts. So yeah, and that is the Nest template. I am so excited for you to start customizing this. And when you're all ready to publish it, you will attach your domain and then hit the publish button. So happy designing and good luck.